Hi and welcome to another interesting lesson on this channel. In today's class we'll be learning how to make this beautiful gown. This is actually a cowl gown with 180 degrees flare. So I'm drafting the back pattern. This is for the back. So I have it folded into two. I'm marking the neck width of 3 inches. We'll be having a seam at the center back. I marked 3 inches. After the 3 inches, I went ahead to mark 5 inches and I came down by 1 inch in order to slope the shoulder area. So I marked the shoulder divided by 2 plus sewing allowance, armhole depth bust circumference divided by 6 by plus 1.5. Yes, you mark a straight line this way, or you can make use of whatever you have at that shoulder area. You divide this by 2 and you will come in by half an inch. Bust circumference divided by 4 you mark. Waist circumference divided by 4 you mark plus your sewing allowance, and you connect the points this way. So at this center back we'll be coming in like this by half an inch and we connect it back to the line. So we'll draw in our armhole curve this way, like so. This is for our armhole. For our neck depth, I came down by 1.5 inch and we connect it to the 3 inches mark like this. So that is all for the marking, and we have cut this pattern out. This our back pattern. We want to use it to cut out the front pattern. So we place it like this and pin it in place. I'm securing it with a pin. So this is it, and we'll be tracing the side seam like so, and also trace the waist area like this. So what we want to achieve is a cowl neck. So I'll be rotating the back pattern this way, making sure that that armhole area is not moving. So you place your tape roll this way to determine the drape. For me, I have 20 divided by 2. I'll be using 10. So let's pin our fabric in place. So I'll be marking 10 for the drape like this. I'm marking 10. Remember, the back pattern is what we are using here. So you minus half an inch from that back pattern shoulder, because we'll be using the half an inch for facing. That is for finishing the neck area. So you trace the shoulder area as well as the armhole area like so. This is how we'll be tracing it. You trace the shoulder area, trace the armhole area. So for the facing for the front, I'm extending it by 6 inches. You can extend it by 2 inches just because I have enough fabric. So I extended by 6 inches like this, and I'll connect a straight line. So we remove our back pattern and we cut at this. We cut on the straight line first like this, and that shoulder now will be folding it inside this way. That is the facing we folded in, and we cut out the remaining material following the markings. We cut out the armhole area, the side seam, and the waist area like this. So this is it for our front. So this is our cowl neck. You see the way it is now. So we have joined the back pieces together because we are having a center seam at the back, and we'll be putting the front like this on it. That is how we'll be sewing it. So you can see how beautiful it is. So we are drafting the sleeve. We have the biceps here. So that is how wide you want your sleeve. And we have our sleeve length as well. So we have marked the sleeve length and the width of the sleeve. So we want to measure what we have at that armhole area, and we'll be placing it like this in order to shape our sleeve head. So we connect it like this using our ruler. You will go ahead to divide it by 3 like so. I usually mark 0.25 and you shape out your sleeve head like this using your curve ruler. Measure the curve to make sure you have the same thing at the armhole. So this is it for our sleeve round. We'll be achieving a bell sleeve here. So I have it flayed out at the hem area. We want to achieve a bell sleeve. So I'm connecting it this way. So we'll proceed to cutting this sleeve out. So we have a bell sleeve here. You can see the way it is not straight. The hem area, we achieve a flare at that area like this. So this is it for our sleeve. So this is the material for the lower side. We folded it into 2 and also triangular this way. We want to achieve 180 degrees flare. We have the back pattern on it in order to achieve the same thing at the waist area. So this is it, one for 180 degrees. We connect it this way. From that waist to measure waist to the length of our gown. That is what I'm marking there. This is from waist to the length of the gown. So we cut it out. This is how to achieve 180 degrees flare. So this is it for our lower side. This is the 180 degrees flare we have succeeded in achieving. I want to separate the back from the front. That is why I'm opening up that area. So this is it for the lower side. So we'll be connecting this, joining it at the waist area like so. So we'll go to our machine now and join the pieces together. We have the back laid down this way. We'll join the front at the shoulder area using our front facing to turn it out like this. And we attach our sleeve this way. Attach the second sleeve as well. Like this. And we attach the lower side, and that is all. So we'll see what we have at the end. Thank you.